So I was experimenting with an idea for making Pascal a melee executioner. So items I'm just doing on the first little draft. Like I'm not going to do a full build and run through on this, but with the Void Veteran boots, melee kills can give you extra charges, which helps with Pascal's one attack economy a turn, because people really want to make him a melee character, but he just doesn't quite suit to it. So there are ways that you can sort of do it. So I'm using one of my old saves here, so you'll have to forgive that most of this is outdated and not current with the spreadsheet. But I've got my old Idra first turn bounty hunter build. So just going to pop on some buffs onto... Cool, Idra died. Okay, Cassia is going to pop some buffs onto Pascal. And we'll see what kind of damage and things we can do here. So let's see if we can stack up some enemies here. The damage that you can do with this is going to be obscene. And yeah, unfortunately it's not the best encounter to show it off, because I've done everything on this save file. But it's just a quick little show what the build can do. I don't think I'd want to try and level with it, because yes, you can get around that by going into Executioner earlier, so you can stack a lot of armor, as you saw with some of his stats, but it's a way that you can get into his power armor late game, which is kind of what I like. So yeah, if we quickly go over to Pascal here. So yeah, basically melee kills will generate charges, so you can use that to do more. And the charges are 0 AP. So yeah, we can pop on a Where It Hurts here. Annihilate an enemy. Ugh, interrupts. But anyway, as you can see, that generated a charge for us. So from this charge... It says minus 98 AP for some reason. Could also Carnival of Misery to pre-stock every enemy there with some buffs. So charge in, get a kill. Now that should have generated another charge. Don't know why it didn't. Game can be a little bit finicky. This actually leads into a bug with Blade Dancer, where you can get 5 charges from a single Where It Hurts on a bleeds, and you can also use Death from Above to generate it. Now one of the things that you can do is, because I've put on the medical items, I can actually use med packs to make Pascal be able to move. So yeah, let's stack up some stuff here. You can use Exsanguination to actually increase his movement as well. So yeah, as you can see, the armor is through the goddamn roof and his dodge is over 100%. So, because of the enemy interrupt, I think a couple of things went a little bit screwy here. So let's just quickly end Cassia's turn, because it was from Bring It Down, it wasn't from his main turn. We can use my Pyromancer to just quickly throw in some buffs here onto Pascal. So let's get into range. Let's put on... Yeah, let's put on this. We'll go over here, just use our Tech Litany. Alright, so let's actually show off Pascal's mobility and killing. So he gets a lot of bonuses from exposing Communion and using Expose Weakness. And his melees also give on some exposing weakness sort of stuff. So we've got 4 on there. We can pop on up to 8 more stacks. We can expose weakness. Oh my god, 3,500 damage on that melee. Cool. And he killed him way before he could do all of his attacks or even add on all of his bleed stuff. Then as you see, he gets a charge. His charge generates a charge, which generates a charge. So you can keep going around moving and doing stuff like that. Is there enemy... Where's the last enemies? There's one over there. So obviously you can use Merciless Verdict to get on some more stuff. You can use Where It Hurts like you would do normally. Gift Torment when anything has stacks on it to also generate some things. Stim's good just to get a little bit of extra movement, because he doesn't generate movement as easily as some of the other executioners. So yeah, you can get Where It Hurts to set up there. And even if you're just out of range, you can put on bad med packs and you can use them to generate a lot of extra movement, so you can get into range to use those charges. Obviously, you need to use his first turn for where you're going to place him to be quite good. And he's also got an AoE bleed attack, obviously, with Pain Resonance. Intimidation can put off some AoE stuff as well. Like, with all those extra attacks, he's going to do a crazy amount. But, like, everything dies too quick to actually see the damage. Like, it's predicting, like, 1,000, but everything's just going splat. There's a second phase to this fight, so we'll just quickly Carnival, Inflame, and then pop into the second part. So luckily, because it goes into a second phase here, we get Hidira back. That's so funny that she exploded herself. We'll set up some praise, so we can set up some buff loops. Yeah, that's so silly that she exploded. Alright, so maybe this time we'll actually get the buffs off before she dies. Cool. we actually got the buffs. God, I don't even know what parts of the build that I got from her other stuff. It's one of the hilarious little things we can do is we can actually use her to turbo buff allies, like by giving them a lot of AP. So this is still for Midira's turn, by the way. But yeah, we'll just skip over to Pasqal now. And now, because we got the Finest Hour turn, he has no attack cap. But the problem is going to be getting his movement locked down. So you've still got stuff like Pain Resonance, Reckless Abandon and all that, which is very tasty. With the temp HP that we've built up anyway, we'll be able to use that. I just realised I clicked Gift of Torment there, but I can't use Gift of Torment just yet, because I hadn't Carnivaled. That was last time. But yeah, so damage is going to be pretty good. Thrown on where it hurts, it absolutely explodes someone. Yeah, it's going to overkill things like crazy. But these should all generate additional charges. And because he's got Revenge Killer, notice he took a plasma shot and killed the other one there. No, sorry, Death Dealer. Yeah, Death Dealer. For some reason, when you get chainsaw kills, fires the plasma cannon. So yeah, charge to generate a charge. So we can set up our communions to get more little exploits. So I'm pretty sure you might need to actually put on a plasma pistol onto him, because his Death Dealer wants to fire the plasma cannon, not the actual chainsaw. Obviously, Carnival's Misery so OP and is going to kill everything. But yeah, for you people who really want to use a melee Pasqal, it's definitely an option. And obviously he's super tanky. Like, look at his stats, they're crazy. Like, he's got over 400 health. He's in power armor, so he's got over 100 armor. He's got over 200 dodges. Yeah, and in combat, like, nothing's killing this man. And he's still obviously got the plasma cannon as well. I've not put any talents onto the build to actually up the plasma cannon, but like I said, you might need a plasma pistol, because if it's buggy and it wants to shoot the plasma gun, yeah, you might need that. You can also use his stacks with tactical knowledge to like really boost his damage as well. So like that 3k could have been a lot more if I'd been using tactical knowledge. But yeah, no, it's a good little test of concept. Yeah, if you ever can't just get to the last one to finish them, just blast them.